This is general advice and my opinions only. CFDs are high risk, past performance isn't reliable, I may be long or short CFDs and stocks mentioned. Content may contain language that offends some viewers. LEVRD operates as corporate authorised representative 001318377 under AFSL 548573. You can find our financial services guide via the LEVRD website link in the show notes.
And stop loss haters, we've got a bit of, I don't know, stabilisation today, bloody down a little bit. Wait and see what happens in this 2 weeks. Huge kick up yesterday in the market. Probably not sustainable for another day. God help if you get fucking 3 green days in a row or something. Jesus Christ. Well, everything was up 15%, so you can't expect that to keep going. Right, few quarterlies out, few bloody bit of trading updates. See if this AI is going to fucking make me or break me. Just having a little tickle at the moment. What have we got? I've got a couple of company interviews coming up. Got one today, one tomorrow. Release one this week, one the start of next week. Having a bit of a dig around to see what's going on. One of them's a current holding, one isn't. And I'll tell you what, you reckon old Tony O was animated? You wait till you see the one I got tomorrow. This bloke can spin a yarn. Very excited. Right, let's rip in. Commodity prices. What have we got? So, coking, let's look at what energy's doing. Energy, the big ticket item at the moment. So, oil back down to like the low 90s. Down 12% yesterday for the Brent crude. So they're sitting at about mid-90s. Thermal coal was pretty flat, it appears. Now, gold back at sort of sitting, it was up to 4,800, now back to about 4,700. So it's pulled back a bit. Copper at 572 a pound. That had a bit of a kick, but the market is down today. Nickel, 776, up 2%. Silver, bit of a kick back up. Spodumene sitting at 22.70 for the 6%. Uranium, 85.50. US 10-year yield at 4.29. So that's where we're at the moment. Majors overnight. So these, like, consider we had the big kick and then the US market followed because everything Trump did was after the US market. So obviously big rebound in Freeport up 7%, Cameco up 5%, Barrick up 2.5%, Newmont up 2.5%. So we've... They didn't go up as much and we're going down a bit today. So Exxon down 4.8. So yeah, energy's back up a bit today. Everything else is back down. So the updates from big Trump versus Iran. So True Social post last night saying United States will work closely with Iran, which we have determined has gone through what will be a very productive regime change. There will be no enrichment of uranium, and the United States will be working with Iran to dig up and remove all of the deeply buried B-2 bombers' nuclear dust. So they've got them under satellite surveillance. Nothing has been touched from the date of attack. We are and will be talking tariff and sanctions relief with Iran. Many of the 15 points have already been agreed to. And then he's said also any country supplying military weapons to Iran will be immediately tariffed on any and all goods sold to the United States at 50%, effective immediately, no exclusions or exemptions. So he's pretty much talking to, I assume, Russia and China there, I reckon. So interesting to see what else transpires today, because there no doubt will be bloody something or shitloads. So waiting and seeing. Quarterly's out, bit of production updates across the street. WAF, current holding, current conflict, West African Resources, long. So they report the calendar year, remember? So they've Q1 gold production of 107.7 thousand ounces. So it was about 6,000 ounces below visible out for consensus. Had Sanbrado producing 42,000 ounces. So that was a 15% lower quarter on quarter. Result of lower tonnes and grade mined from the underground. Kiaka's production slightly higher quarter on quarter with 65.7 thousand ounces produced. Their mill throughput at Kiaka did increase 8% quarter on quarter, and they've said that the confidential discussions with the government of Burkina Faso are ongoing with no further updates at this time. So that, I guess, is the big catalyst for this stock, is what the outcome with Burkina is on the ownership of Kiaka. So we're waiting and seeing. Sandfire, bit of a weak quarter. Group copper equivalent production of 34,500 tonne in Q3. So they've got 106,500 tonne in the 9 months to the end of this quarter. So if you check over at the guidance here, so the 106 they've got, so they're 5,000 tonne behind where they were for FY25 at the same point. So 106,500 tonne, and they're guiding to 149 to 165. So they have indicated that they're maintaining guidance, but will be at the lower end. And this was attributed to, so Matza this quarter got 21.7 thousand tonne. They said unusually high rainfall and unplanned maintenance, constrained performance. And then Mateo, they did 12.8 thousand tonne. And they said that the transition into higher grade ore was delayed. So a bit weaker, bit soft for Sandfire. Looks like most of it doesn't look like, if you're talking rain and delay into higher grade, looks like everything's getting pushed forward a bit. So bit soft, doesn't look like they've lost anything. So net cash balance of 76 mil, a 63 mil increase quarter on quarter. So they're obviously printing cash because that includes tax instalments at Mateo of 26.1 million and additional cash payments to Havilah Resources of 46.5. So they have printed pretty decent cash, you'd say. Alkane have had a good outperformance. So golds are down, but Alkane's actually up a tiny bit. Alkane closing cash and bullion of 362 million, 130 mil increase quarter on quarter. So quarterly gold production of 45,500 gold equivalent ounces, because they've got the stibnite, the antimony coming out of Costerfield. So that has, companies debt-free, guidance of 160 to 175,000 ounces gold equivalent, and they've already pumped out 125 of that. So tracking very well to meet guidance, and a pretty good bloody cash result. Visible Alpha actually had them finishing the quarter with a cash balance of 313 million, and they've got closing cash of 362. So pretty good outperformance there for Alkane, the Eastern States company that probably flies under the radar a bit. Develop. March monthly performance exceeded nameplate run rate of 850,000 tonne per annum. So in March, they totaled, 80,500 tonne of mined ore and 77 or nearly 78,000 tonne of processed ore. So that mining run rate is about, 960 odd thousand tonne per annum, and their mill rate is 850 for nameplate. So looks like it's ramping up pretty good. Quarterly to come out, but this was, I guess, a bit of early conviction. No mentions of cash or anything. This was just saying that Woodlawn is hitting that bloody steady state nameplate rate. So be interesting to see how things are looking, because they're obviously got the Bellevue contract. They're gonna have the Wahi contract. Should be generating, and the quote was, "We are now set to generate significant free cash flow from this asset." So couple that with the capex that's being spent at Sulphur Springs. Be interesting to see where the developed cash balance is after this. We'll find out in the quarterly. Now, fund update. Right, I've probably confused things here, but this is more positions. I've been taken out of a trading ban. I was so excited. I'm like, I could start punting again, which means I'm probably going to fucking fuck things up. But, oh, God, can't believe I didn't touch anything for 2 weeks. Oh, what an achievement. I don't think I actually got permission to come out of the trading ban from the missus. I'm not sure. She hasn't said anything yet, but we'll see if any issues arise. Anyway, see if she probably won't be listening anyway, but we'll see how we go. So I added Kaiser Reef. Kaiser Reef. I've had a bit of a tickle. A bit of a tickle at Kaiser Reef. Not much, only 65,000 shares, 20 grand. That's bloody, tell you what, it's getting a bit of action on Twitter, but obviously they've got the Henty Gold Mine now taken off Catalyst. And so it was a bit of a rebirth there, but yeah, they're, pretty friggin' low market cap and actually generating cash on a bit of a unloved, hated asset. Got Brad Valukas in there running it now, which is he's got a big mining background from the Northern Star days. So, yeah, well, it was the AI brought it up as a pair, and I'm like, why don't I just have a little bit of a tickle, just a little bit of a tickle? I'll try get them. I've got to try get them on. So pretty much, if I got a position and I want a bit more info on it, or I'm not in a position I want info on it, I want to talk to the company and consider it a frigging buy-side, sell-side interview, like I'm going to bloody write research or something, because I want to know what these companies are all about, if I'm going to keep holding them or not. So I'm not pumping my positions. I might be talking to them to see if I'm going to keep the positions or not. So Kaiser Reef, new holding. Now, these other ones would never have punted them in my life, some of them, but the AI is telling me, I reckon the AI is stitching me up, but because energy's run, everything else has been hammered, it reckons Australian vanadium long, Yancoal short. So it would never have punted AVL in my life. So I've opened that pretty much, and then I've got long Aeris, short Arafura. The AI, the bloody hidden Markov model's telling me that. And then long Encounter, short Santos. So effectively, the AI might stitch me up here because if energy goes up, this is pretty much taken into account a rebound. So if energy goes up, Yancoal and Santos, which are short, and then fucking equities go down, aka bloody AVL and Encounter, I'll go the other way. But I haven't gone too hard at the bloody footy, Adam. We're just having a little bit of a play. But if effectively it's saying energy's run, no, like ain't fucking rocket science. Energy's run, equities are shit. So if there's a bit of a bloody rubber band bloody let go back to the mean, we should be all good. We'll see. So, and then what was so there we go. So they're probably both going the other way today, but we'll wait and see. If all prices go down, she should all start going in my favour. So there's my random AI trades that are paired up. We'll keep a fucking monitor on them. And still got the gold put options and call options. We'll just wait to see what happens there. If gold stays at 4,800, I'm fucked either way. But surely with the volatility at the moment, I'll at least see in the next few weeks a swing in either direction. We'll keep monitoring that, but I'll keep them there. You just never know what's going to happen. So fund update, pretty bloody flat on the day. 123, probably a bit more down today. Breakthrough's not doing anything. That's the bloody got the biggest talk to changing that balance at the moment. So sitting at 123, 889. Let's go have a look across the screen, I reckon, and see what's going on.
3, 2, 1, let's fuck!
What do we got? Gold, as you can see, red on screen, but the outperformer is Alkane, based on their bloody very, very good cash flow generation. Well done to the team over there. Alkane up 1.7%, but everything else getting hammered a bit. Bellevue down 1%. Worst performers, Black Cat down 6%. Genesis down 4.8. Greatland down 4.8. Greatland's had a run and a half. Orabanda down 4.3. So bit of red on screen for the goldies, with gold sitting at, as you can see here, 47.15. Look at that. That's the weekly gold chart. We'll go to the daily. So bit of a recovery, bit of a red day. Are we going to see a get back up to bloody, if we went to 5,200 in the next couple of weeks, that'd be great for my bloody 5,100 call option. So that's what gold's doing. So a bit of red on screen for gold. Iron ore, BHP down 1%, Rio down about 2%. So a bit of weakness today. Nickel, Centaurus down 2.4 at 59. Nickel Industries up 1% at 98. Ooh, maybe that's a little pair trade. Weak Centaurus, strong Nickel Industries. Interesting. Speaking of interesting, what's going on over here? So a bit of red on screen. Gorilla Gold down 8.9%. Boab down 7.8%. Black Cat down 6%. Fuck, this is volatile shit. Mika back down another 5%. Bright Star holding down 5.4%. I probably should have... I'll go to my actual punts at the moment. What do we got? Fucking... Everything's down. WAF's down 1.9. Bright Star down 5.4. Talk pretty flat. Medallion down 3, so that's killing me. Kaiser Reef down 1.6. And as I said, pretty much everything's gone the friggin'... Me longs and me shorts have gone the fucking other way. Of course they bloody have. So we've got AVL down 4%. Arafura up 6%, so that's a short. Fuck me. Yancoal up 2%. Encounter down 3.5%. So pretty much the longs and the shorts are going the other way at the moment. But market rebound. We'll see if these revert back to the mean. We will see. Bloody hell. What do we got? Let's go lithium. Albemarle was up 2% overnight, but PLS pretty flat. Minres down 0.4%. So lithium's actually holding up not too bad. Liontown down 0.5%. IGO down 0.8%. Core lithium down 3.3%. Then rare earths. Arafura up 5%. Fuck, of course you are. Fucking pain in the ass. MP Materials up 9% overnight. Lindian up 3%. Linus down 0.2%. So pretty flat. Meteoric and Viridis down about 5% each. Then copper. What do we got? Develop up 1.5%. So Develop outperforming on the screen. AIC Mines down 0.85%. 29 Metals down 2.5%. 39 cents. They didn't reach the 29 cents. That is disappointing. Aeris hammered down 7%. Polymetals down 6.7%. So a bit of money flying out today. Silver. Polymetals, as I said, 6.8% down. Boab down 7.4%. Andean down 10%. Jesus Christ. What's the U-Dogs up to? Uranium. Cauldron. This thing cracks me up. Up 5.6%. 5.7%. Bit of green on screen for uranium today. Peninsula, Paladin down 3% actually. Boss down 1.8%. Lotus down 2.3%. So mostly red on screen for uranium on the Aussie ones. Bannerman back down 4%. Deep Yellow, $1.83, 2.6%. Deep Yellow is an interesting one. If that gets bloody rebounded, we know there was possible indications they may have been sounding out for a capital raise. They definitely won't be doing it at this price, but interesting. It's one of them ones I'd nearly go long on the way up and then get it onto a short for the cap raise because I can't see them raising at this bloody price. Coal, energy. I assume money's gone back into energy today. Yancoal up 1.94%. Whitehaven up 0.7%, Stanmore up 2%, so money back in energy and oil and gas. Santos up 2.3%, Woodside up 4%. Yep, pretty much. We had a little bit of a swing back. So that's where we're at. That is where we're at. Matty's AI trading, not fucking working yet. Lucky I didn't go too hard at it. Probably, I've chewed up me available cash to have a bit of a punt. There will be something on punting on the moment, but I'll wait to see if I get a rebound and then I might do it tomorrow or start of next week. Good to be back trading. Stay tuned for the interviews. And as always, can't forget this bit. Thank you to our bloody illustrious partner, Canetoad. Canetoad, good to have you on board. The 3D drilling visualizer and bloody due diligence tenement fucking information, everything all in one. It's like ComSec for geologists, Canetoad. Thanks for being on board, Canetoad. And if you want your frickin' logo up there and everyone, and for me to tell you the world how good your company is, get in touch, because I'm bloody back, baby. Righto, cheers.